This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
Welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Hope you guys are doing okay.
Welcome back to KOTOR.
Hope your veins are intact.
And if your veins aren't intact, we hope they're at least not frayed.
I hope they're definitely on the mend.
Yeah. We just saved Bastila, but she was kind of a dick about it, so we're just going to leave her here staring at Karth, wondering why he doesn't have clothes. Karth has been forbidden to explain, so we'll see what happens there. In the meantime, we have to go to a cantina and see if we can find a way off this rock. Add these two. Think about what you did, Bastila.
You could stay here and talk to Karth as your punishment. Oh no. You're the human. You're the right one. Yes. I have a message from Candace Ordo.
Nice. That's the Mandalorian.
Ah, the Mandalorian. I love that guy. Wow. Yeah, shut up. Get the hell out of here. I'm done with you.
He's gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Take your goopy tentacles and your head bumps and get on down this infinite hallway.
Yeah, I don't care what you think. Oh.
Oh god, it's the same guy again.
Twin brothers back there. He's a real asshole. Yeah, man. So you know, when I can't wait for this place to blow up.
Oh yeah. I mean, as promised, this episode is back to classic KOTOR playthrough, watching a man in a Wookiee costume explode over and over again.
It's coming. It's coming down the line. I am still. Oh shit. No. What is this?
Our teammates want to talk about their feelings sometimes.
Does mission?
We need to get the assassin droid.
Yeah, this is going to be way better. Like I'm ready for this.
All right, this door just opens. I don't know why there's a security thing there.
I ever talked to you guys about Roller Coaster Tycoon 3?
I don't think you have. I would have known. I worked on that. Go on. Talk to me.
So
Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, bring it.
One of the Roller Coaster Tycoons, for a while, you could get in cereal boxes. Pretty sure it was 3.
Wow, okay.
The disc was like taped to the inside of the cereal box, between the box and the bag that contained the actual cereal. And so we had a bunch of copies of one of the Roller Coaster Tycoons. Could have been 2. I don't think it was 1.
Was it in 3D or was it in 2D?
It was 3D-ish anyway. I think you could sort of rotate around.
Because Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 was the first one in 3D, and if it was old enough to have been in cereal boxes, it would have been, that's your only option. If it was 2D... sort of isometric sprite view type stuff, then it would have been Roller Coaster 2.
I'm gonna guess it was 3. That feels the most familiar to say.
Could you kill anybody in it, or were all of the park residents immortal?
This is a story about killing people.
Okay,
so
then it's
it must
Roller
have been
Coaster
3.
2.
Is it 2?
Yeah, the peeps in Roller Coaster 3 are immortal.
Yeah, so... If you haven't played the Roller Coaster Tycoon games,
I like how murder is the is the distinguishing factor between these two games. But yes, please go along.
So, if you've played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, it starts off as a good faith attempt to design a fun sort of theme park, and what it quickly devolves into is making sure that nobody with a negative review leaves alive. And there's a number of ways you can do it. You can put them in water. They can swim, but you can prevent them from being able to escape, and so they will just kind of swim until they drown. One of my favorites was to build an underground path and then seal off the entrance to the underground path and then delete the underground path squares one at a time. And the park members, the park residents, like the guests, would just kind of fade into nothing. It ceased to exist. But eventually, it just became like a horror show. Like, there was this thing called the shuttle loop, where you go up in a loop-de-loop, and you go up a ramp, and then you go back down through the loop-de-loop. But I just made the ramp incredibly long, and the roller coaster incredibly fast. So in the middle of the food court, there was always a roller coaster train just crashing and exploding full of people in the middle of everyone trying to eat. But a prominent feature of my roller coaster theme parks was that I would hire entertainers, which was always a man in an elephant costume or a man in a panda costume. And I would drown them for the guests' entertainment. I would just make a little square of water, and periodically I'd just drop a man in an elephant costume who would just sort of struggle under the weight of his giant head as it filled with water, and then eventually slip below the waves. And it was a formative experience in video games for me, the little sadist that I was. And to this day, I can't see a person in a costume and not think on some level, why is this man not drowning for my entertainment?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes. I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet.
Okay.
We should play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 on the channel someday.
It's cool that you worked on it.
Yeah, the iOS port. I was working at Frontier for about a year after I came back to Canada, and I was one of the designers and QA, interestingly enough, on the iOS port. It was fun. I had to think of very creative ways to ruin the lives of the park guests in order to test some very difficult to achieve achievements in the game. These anti-achievements, basically, demerits, I think they were called, where there was one called most criminally negligent, and it's actually difficult to get because you have to really, really do terrible things to your park people. I say it's difficult to do. There are a lot of people who just want to go straight up psychopath in Roller Coaster Tycoon, so maybe it's not that unusual to find. It seemed like something you had to put some specific effort into, though. So
I always started off genuinely having fun with the roller coaster design and trying to make a fun park, but as soon as one person got an angry face and started to leave, it just changed my whole personality, and I was like, you want to see a park that's not fun? I'll show you a park that's not fun.
The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built.
All right, so we're gonna get military. We gotta sneak into a Sith military base for this guy and get some codes, right?
Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down.
I don't like this guy's face. He's gonna be a perfect party member.
I need you.
it's like low-rent Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait in Javiar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Okay.
I, however, don't really care even a little bit about the Sith storming Davik's compound. So, you know, that's a thing, but whatever. You know,
it's an acceptable outcome.
Yeah, we're gonna storm the Sith base. It'll be just shits and giggles all over the place. It'll be fun.
I mean, it's more than acceptable. I kind of want it to happen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man.
So we got to get ourselves a astromech droid, and I know exactly where to get one.
Man. Woman.
Man.
Protocol droid. Woman.
It's the medical facility. Oh yeah, we got some Ragdoll goop, I think.
Are we gonna sell it?
Yeah, Gurney was going to give us some money.
Busy with my doing.
Can't you see I'm busy, you Get the fuck out of my face.
They might finally find a cure for space puberty.
Do you
No.
require healing or medical supplies? I can.
I hope not.
The terrible effect.
Oh, okay, so I have the serum. I'll
Goodbye.
be going now. You're not going to sell that, or you're not going to give me money for that.
So I don't care.
Yeah. Is this guy?
Can't you see it?
Ah, shit. Okay, I have to advance that conversation before
Welcome
the
back.
other guy will be.
Prolong.
Is
I
that
have-
There is
Sure.
no antidote. They overran. If I
Maybe I could find a way to get
I don't
that
see how
serum
anyone
for
could
you.
get their hands on that serum. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over.
Don't worry, Zelka. I'll get the serum for
Please
you.
don't say that.
If the Sith
Please
they
don't
might think
say
I'm
that!
When you start attacking the patrols, they could. I only mentioned
Please!
the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect. Goodbye.
I'm out. Yeah, good health to me.
There, now he's gonna stop us.
You
Right
there. Wait a minute.
Hey,
I need to
I got
talk
an
to you
offer.
about the
Come here,
rules.
come here, come here.
Wanna see my dick?
You want to see my day?
It's really weird, I promise.
Do you want to take a look? Do you want to take a look at my fingers? I could
The
take
only
these
thing
gloves
that's got
off.
his hands in the Rakghoul serum.
Yeah.
Davik
People
can't
say I look
look
like Alfonso Ribeiro, and they're right. They do.
They're right to say that.
Davik is
I've done that all my life, you know.
the best thing to do is to
Anyway,
take the
if
Rakghoul
you
serum
want
to
to
Zax.
take a picture
He
of
runs
me
the
and
lowest
show it to your
bounty hunter.
friends, you could say that you met Alfonso Ribeiro, huh?
If you find the Rakghoul serum,
It's a good
just
deal.
take it to Zax in the lowest.
Okay.
20
Yeah, so he's like, go down to Zax in the lower cantina, and he'll pay us for the Rakghoul serum, and he wants us to tell him that he wants us to tell Zax that he referred us, so he can get a cut.
I am still 100% genuinely impressed with Noni's ass.
It's pretty tight.
For such a low polygon, it's like they spent so much time on it.
It was
so
lovingly
much time.
crafted.
That was abrupt interruption by Zalbar there. We were all admiring Noni's ass, and then it was Zalbar's ass.
Zalbar was like, ass. I'm all about that.
Check out my flat Wookiee ass.
All right, we need
It's
to get a
actually
droid.
very shapely because when I'm on the ground, I just go straight down on my shoulders.
It used to be shapely. Oh, that's right. He goes into his shoulder blades, not his ass.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha, Jonasi.
I don't know. There's something about her. She looks like a female comedian. You know, you just want to hang out with her. You know, she'd be funny. You know.
2,000 credits.
Or Davik will shop this. Hey, it worked! That's
Dad
fine.
wants some custom work. He's at luck. Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Right.
okay. Neither you nor Davik will exist very soon.
Okay, mission. You wanted to talk about your feelings. Robots don't have feelings. Robots don't have feelings, and I can't understand what Wookiees say, so we're good.
This is
This is
perfect.
great.
This is the perfect party.
Okay, now we need to go down below.
Listen to me, people. That is a terrible story.
Down to Goblin Town. Did you guys ever see the old 1970s or 80s? Late 70s, early 80s? Hobbit movie? The animated movie?
The Hobbit?
I've seen bits of it.
Ralph Bakshi?
Oh yeah, the Bakshi Hobbit, man. Or no, it wasn't Bakshi. It was Rankin Bass. Bakshi did Lord of the Rings.
You're
I think
right. Yeah, he did
Yeah.
do Lord of the Rings, not Hobbit. Might
Yeah,
have been involved with Hobbit, though. It had a very similar, like, weird, dark, rotoscoped shapes thing going on. That they did in the Lord of the Rings cartoon as well.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings rotoscope stuff was that was
so weird.
It was so weird. It was a weird thing to see.
I was mistaken earlier. It's parts of the animated Lord of the Rings that I've seen. I haven't seen the animated Hobbit.
The animated Hobbit is great, man. It's great. I love it. Like it's one of my childhood favorites. and that song Goblin Town is in it. It's such a great goblin sound that they get. They just like nail it, man. It's what goblin music would sound like. You know what I mean? Check it out, guys. Check it out at your local record store.
Neither of us, but we've got a small
Get that shit on vinyl.
Get
Find
it on
yourself
vinyl,
a way
man.
to play vinyl.
I actually had vinyl of that.
Glad to hear.
Not the soundtrack. It was like the whole plot explained with clips
it was
from
like
the movie.
An audiobook before audiobooks, a book on record.
Yeah, it was a book
tape.
on record. Yeah,
Nice.
and it had clips from the movie, like voice clips with a narrator. It was crazy.
Why do I have to tell him that Gurney said so?
Oh well.
I recall having, like, when I was a kid, having a number of stories on, like, vinyl record that we made our parents play for us, and eventually, our parents transferred them onto cassette. So they I don't know, they abided enough years in our persistent childhood that our parents were obliged to upgrade them by one medium. They never made it onto CD, though. We managed to grow up before that happened.
Yeah, my records never made it onto tape, so I kind of wish they had. You know, so many good ones. I wonder if
My dad went straight from record to like MP3.
Wow, that is a skip.
It's probably the way to go,
well,
though.
I mean, we had a nice, like, high quality turntable for like all of my childhood, so I'm not super surprised. And I'm pretty sure my parents still have it. Like, I am 99% sure that I've seen that same turntable at our house, at my parents' house in Nova Scotia. But yeah, just like, you know, it's vinyl. It is a very destructible medium. So, you know, you kind of want to be sure that you have these things backed up. So I remember he spent like a week with just like the turntable hooked up through like an amp into the computer and just like recording like Deep Purple and fucking like Leonard Coburn and shit like that to MP3. It was great. And that's also all the time we have for today.
I was just going to say, did we blow up Zalbar? I don't think we did.
Not even once. Not even once.
Give us a save and then blow up Zalbar.
I can't just blow him up, unfortunately.
You
He
can't
has to
just
be in
throw
close
grenades.
proximity to an enemy, yeah.
Well,
Can't
I mean,
just indiscriminately throw grenades around. Oddly enough.
We didn't lie to you on purpose, viewers. We just got more chatty than we thought we would get.
We just haven't gotten into combat yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah, soon. Also, we got to figure out how to fix robots.
That's true.
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
this little garbage can fucker is really he's gonna explode real nice.
It's true.
I hope he
thanks
does.
for watching, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Take it easy. Stay awake. Stay awake until next week.
Don't sleep.
Oh, God.
No
Don't
sleep
sleep.
until next episode.
If you must sleep, sleep one half your brain at a time like a duck.
All right, you can sleep. It's fine.
Yeah. Like a wandering albatross on the wing.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Slay awesome. Slay cool.
Yeah. Slay cool.
Slay cool. I haven't even had anything to drink, man. I don't know what's happening. It's a stroke. That's what it is. I knew it.
Bye, everyone.